this is my video response for the evaluation questions. How did you use media technologies in the construction and research and planning stages of our short film coursework? So for our coursework, I decided to work in a group of me and 2 other girls to create a short film called 18, as well as independently creating the ancillary tasks, which I chose to do a double page spread for our short film and also a film poster for our short film 18. Generally, one of the most used pieces of media technology within my entire work is Blogger, which is a blogging platform. This has allowed me to upload all my work that I have done throughout the full research, planning and construction stages and show that as a personal portfolio. This blogging program has allowed me also to use technical convergence, as it allowed me to freely upload other work that I had created on other media technologies and just embed that in a post and easily share it. Also, I was really quite confident using this media technology, as it had been a platform that I'd frequently used in AS Media as well, so I was able to really easily use it to upload work. So the first part of what I'm going to talk about is the research stages. In the research stages, I used mainly Prezi as one of the media technologies. This is a site that allows you to digitally create mood boards and spider diagrams. This was really helpful, as any research I did into genre or narrative or costumes or props or mise-en-scène or anything for our short film, I was able to use text but as well as import videos and images just to create that visual aid, so it's not just full text. And again, I could upload this onto Blogger as well. This is, like I said before, a media technology that I was really comfortable using, as I had used it quite frequently throughout AS. Also, one new media technology that I used this year was SlideShare. So I was able to transform any PowerPoint that I had created in the research and planning stages and upload that freely onto my blog. So this was really useful during when we transformed our pitch video that we'd done obviously in front of people, and then I was able to give evidence of that on Blogger through the embed code. Also, we used YouTube. This was really useful when I'm trying to find backing music for our film and also music videos. I didn't initially think that this would be important, but it really has been, as I've also uploaded our short films on YouTube as well, as it was the easiest platform to upload on and I frequently use it every day. However, I've never used it as a content creator, so that was quite hard to find out. Social media has also been a media technology that has really influenced our short film. Surprisingly, one day I was strolling through Twitter and then found the 17 music video for a band called Jaws, and it focused on mental health within young people, and it was a music video but quite artistically shot, and that has been a really big influence and part of our research towards our short film narrative. And I think I would definitely use social media, including Twitter, in research stages in the future, and also social media linked to the interest of our target audience. Finally, for the research, the last media technology I used was Vimeo. Similar to YouTube, I used this to upload videos that I'd recorded ourselves or video responses that we had recorded as a group during the planning process, and then I was able to upload that on my blog. I'd also used that during first year, so I found that quite easy to use. The second part of this evaluation question is my evaluation of the planning processes. So one media technology that I used throughout this was PowerPoint. I use this software in other lessons as well, so I felt really quite confident using it, and I know the basic layout of the tools and everything on PowerPoint, so I did feel confident using that. It was really great while creating our short film pitch, as I've previously mentioned, and then again by using SlideShare we were able to easily transform this into a video and then pop it on my blog. Also, similar to PowerPoint, we used Word. I also use this in other lessons as well that I do outside of media, so I found this really easy to use. This was great while creating the shooting scripts, as we were able to just easily type down the narrative as a group and then screenshot that using the snipping tool and then upload it on our blogs. We also used email during the planning stages. As we are part of a big group, it was really important that we maintained a strong communication level between us three, and email really allowed us to do that outside of lessons and ensure that we were all on the same page and that we were efficiently using our time to inevitably create our short film. Also, we used images. By taking images, we were able to prove that we'd been on risk assessments and recce's of our shooting locations, and make sure that the location was suitable enough for our filming. Also, photography and images was important. Well, throughout my own independent ancillary tasks, obviously I used my own photography for both the double page spread and also the poster, and therefore to represent what our short film really means and have it be of interest to our target audience. Finally, camera and video was a massive media technology that we used during this process. Before the initial filming, it was important to take test shots of the locations that we could review and ensure that this is the right location for us to be using, and also we've got the camera on the right settings and everything looks good, so it's of a high standard for our short film. I really enjoyed taking the test shots as it allowed us to stay organised and make sure that every shot we were going to do was of a high quality and useful to our short film. So the final part that I'm going to be talking about is the construction of our short film and auxiliary tasks. Premiere Pro was a big software that I used throughout this process, as it allowed us to obviously edit our film through the software and ensure that we did it to a high standard. This was the first time that I'd ever used this software before, and I did really find it quite challenging, and it was hard to understand what every tool was and how to locate it and everything. But with the use of obviously asking others and research, we were able to, as a group, get our heads around it and use the basic editing. However, I think in the future, if I had more knowledge and understanding of the program, the overall editing would be improved and better. Also, InDesign, this was a program that I had used in AS as well, so I did have some primary knowledge towards this program while using it for the second time. It was really helpful while constructing both my poster and double page spread, as I knew a little bit had some knowledge prior to where the tools were and how the program worked, and I believed it was the best one to make both my auxiliary tasks to a high standard. Also, I use Photoshop. This really helps while adding filters over my images, especially on the poster, as I included a pink filter over one of my secondary images. This again, I'd use this software in AS Media as well, so I was really quite confident using it and was able to sufficiently use it and then transfer these images onto InDesign to then further edit the full media piece. And finally, I'm going to be talking about the evaluation stages. So for the evaluation, I've been using video to record my own personal response, as well as writing alongside the transcripts which I've wrote, and also PowerPoint. This has been important to allow me to create presentations for my evaluation questions and give a visual aid as well as the written word, so it's just not a big block of text, and also you can see examples of work. And both of these could easily be, using the other media technologies that I've mentioned, embedded onto my blog through different media technologies such as Vimeo and also SlideShare.